They didn't just watch Fred Hampton. They believed he could unite people they needed to keep divided. Black communities, poor white communities, Latino communities. And once that started happening, he became a problem. So before sunrise, police surrounded his apartment. Inside, people were asleep. At the front of the apartment, Mark Clark sat in a chair with a shotgun across his lap. He was on security. The first shot hit him instantly. His body snapped backward, and his shotgun fired once into the ceiling as he fell. That was the only shot fired from inside the apartment. Everything that followed came from the police. Officers fired through the front door. Bullets tore through the walls. They moved from the front of the apartment toward the back, firing as they advanced. People inside woke up to gunfire already filling the rooms. Some dropped to the floor. Some tried to crawl. Most never had time to react. Now moved to the back bedroom. Fred Hampton was in bed. Next to him was his fiancée, pregnant. When the shooting started, he didn't get up. Didn't reach for anything. Didn't move. Witnesses said he was unconscious. The night before, an FBI informant gave him a drink. After that, he never woke up. Police pushed down the hallway. They reached the bedroom. Gunfire had already torn through the walls, but Hampton was still alive, still in the bed. Officers stepped inside. 2 shots were fired at close range. After the gunfire had slowed, after control had already been taken, 2 shots. Then a voice. He's good and dead now. So, look at the scene again. Mark Clark, hit first. 1 shot from inside. Dozens of rounds from outside. Walls broken in one direction. Front to back. The officers didn't move randomly. They moved straight through the apartment to Hampton. That path wasn't guessed. It was given. William O'Neill, an FBI informant. Inside the Black Panther party, he drew a full layout of the apartment, marked where people slept, identified Hampton's room, and gave that information to federal agents before the raid. Chicago police used that layout when they entered. They didn't search for Hampton. They went directly to him. That's when this stops looking like a local operation, because the information didn't stay in Chicago. It moved through the FBI, through a program called cointelpro. Agents placed informants inside organizations, collected floor plans, tracked movement, shared intelligence with local police, and used it to plan operations like this one. Fred Hampton was 21 years old. He was building coalitions between people who were never supposed to come together. He brought them into the same rooms, the same programs, the same conversations. He helped run free breakfast programs that fed children every morning. He helped open clinics for people who had nowhere else to go. He didn't just speak. He built structure. So when police entered that apartment, they already knew where he was. They already knew he wouldn't wake up. They already had the path. And they followed it. From the front door, to the chair, down the hallway, into the bedroom, to the bed. When you reconstruct it step by step, the informant, the floor plan, the first shot, the direction of the gunfire, the final shots at close range. This doesn't look like a raid that lost control. It looks like a target that was already fixed. Because they weren't just afraid of Fred Hampton. They were afraid of what happens when people organize like that.